Take That reunited once again this weekend to close the coronation concert at Windsor Castle with a bang. Howard Donald took to the stage alongside bandmates Gary Barlow and Mark Owen with a medley of their greatest hits from the 90s and noughties, in what he described as a highly emotional performance. It was the first time the pop icon has sung live since 2019, and he was left overwhelmed by the appreciation from the roaring crowd. In a candid post on Instagram, he asked if he was still cut out for the job after more than 3 decades and admitted he had been in tears FaceTiming his wife and children the next morning. Alongside his hectic work schedule with one of the biggest male pop bands, the 55-year-old DJ leads a busy life as a dad of 4. He has 2 grown-up daughters, Grace, who was born in 1999 to his ex Victoria Piddington, and Lola, born in 2005, from his relationship with former model Marie-Christine Muswessels. He then met his now wife, model Katie Halil, on set for a Marks & Spencer Christmas advert in 2008, and they started dating 2 years later. Howard popped the question to the illustrator and they tied the knot in 2015 in a private ceremony with close friends and family. The happy couple welcomed son Bowie Tylon, now 7, in 2016 and Dougie Bear, now 6, a year later. The family lives in a £4 meters 4-story townhouse in the exclusive enclave of Kensington, London, which boasts incredible views. And it's a full house, with daughter Lola having moved from Germany 3 years ago to be closer to her siblings. While he says he was always there for his kids, the singer from Manchester has previously admitted he suffers from an immense amount of guilt over leaving his ex-partners to look after his children. Speaking on Dave Berry's Dad Bod, he said, "I hold a lot of guilt. I hold a hell of a lot of guilt for leaving my ex-partners and leaving my child for them to look after. Obviously though, I've not been one of these fathers that said, right, I've got a new partner, I don't want anything to do with this now. I don't want anything to do with that child. I've always been there. I've been there, especially my daughter, because my second partner lived in Germany. I used to go back and forwards to see Lola every 2 weeks and stay there for 3 nights, and, in the beginning when I didn't have an apartment, I was staying in a hotel for 3 nights and had to take my daughter to the hotel to stay there with her." Despite being part of one of the world's biggest groups, the star insists he has always put his children before work. "I've always put my kids before Take That, always," he added. Meanwhile, Howard has previously shared an insight into married life, telling fans how the trials and tribulations of marriage with kids have been truly testing. In a heartfelt message on Instagram, he wrote, "We weather through the storm together and try to keep each other warm from the elements and through this sleepless period in our lives. But it appears they've emerged from the other side of it now." Katie, who owns her own design company, What Katie Drew, celebrated her 40th birthday in February, making her 15 years younger than her husband. Sharing a collection of pictures of her friends to mark the celebration, Katie posted on Instagram, "This is how I shall remember 40. Dancing like no one is watching. Feeling f***ing blessed."